Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Sorry, I had to start a little late here. Trying to get caught back up there. Get this link here. See if I can't get somebody up. See if I can't send this to Jess real quick. What's up, Kev?
Not much, buddy. You
Buddy.
look like you're still on the boat.
Yep, that'll be. Yeah, hit the like button. Thank you, all in tanks.
That's
John.
crazy.
Yes. I got snacks. Hat trick. What's going on with you, buddy? How your eggs doing?
They're doing pretty good. I don't got none fungusing yet, but I still don't have any wigglers, so
Yeah.
we'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 3. I
Okay.
should
Yeah,
start
you still
getting
got a couple more
wigglers by
days.
tomorrow. Nah, it takes
Yeah.
like 3 days or so, something like that. But
I
they
think it's
said
like
by
five.
yeah, like 5, something like that. But
Well,
somebody said by
so
like the
good.
3rd day, I should start seeing tails come out of the eggs.
Yeah. Right, Joe.
But I got more corridors fry while I was at work. Or not corridors,
Oh,
more Endler fry while I
oh,
was
okay.
at work. So I
Oh,
came
yeah.
home to a
That's
bunch of new
cool.
babies in the tank.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I guess Jess is taking her little intermission.
Oh, yeah. She's gonna take a little break. Mm.
Yeah, she's getting her little intermission in.
Mm.
So, do you have to do anything while you're on the boat besides make sure it gets to where it's going safely? Like, is
Nope.
there things
Well, I
that
mean, we take
no?
care of the boat. We clean it, we paint it, take care of the engine, cook, we clean.
I
Normal
got
shit.
you. Now, is it just you on that boat, or is there more of you?
Oh, it's me and a deckhand.
Okay, so you got a deckhand on there with you, but
Yep.
you're the captain, right?
Yep. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
Hey, GRB, what's up? Yep. But yeah, when
That's
I
cool.
came to work on my birthday that evening, I found out that my big ear purple mosaics had babies. So I got
Oh,
about
that's
25 or
cool.
30 of those.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's real freaking nice.
That's something
That's
nice to come
awesome.
home to.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Then my girlfriend was there to separate the male and the female out the baby, so I ain't got to worry about none of them getting eaten. That's the best part.
Hey, at least you get some
So,
help
yeah.
while you're away.
Oh yeah, yeah. She was a big help. Yeah. She set up
I
a
don't know
little.
how she feels about the hobby, but at least she's
Oh,
willing to help
she's
you while
into
you're
it too, just like
gone.
me. Oh, she set up the hang on breeder box and separated the female, put the male in the big guppy tank, and she you know what's up. She got that.
There you go.
So
Mine just allows me to have the tanks. She won't help me.
yeah. So mine actually bought the guppies that had the babies, and so yeah, so it's working out good. Got plans to build a big rack with about 24 tanks on it. Well, yeah. Hey Jen, how you doing?
I'll see how well my girlfriend knows me when my birthday comes around, see what she gets me.
Yeah. Right on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do when I get home. I already got some wood at the house, and got some people that got some wood. They said they let me have, so try to build a rack for 6 10-gallon tanks. And I'll
Hey,
try to
Jen.
triple stack them and put them back to back, so it'll be 24 tanks.
Right.
So it'll be a hell of a rack. Then I got to buy the tanks and all the filters and the lights and everything to go on them. So yeah, it's still gonna be a long process, but we'll get it going.
Hey, it's something to do, man. It's
Yeah,
something to
yeah, you
do,
gotta
and it'll
build
make
towards something.
when it's all said and done, it'll make your life a whole lot easier.
Oh yeah, especially when we get into line breeding guppies and stuff like that. Yeah, you gotta have the room.
Yeah. Are you doing 5 gallons or 10 gallons? Oh, you're doing guppies, so you're probably doing 10 gallons, right?
Yeah, I'm doing 10 gallons. I was thinking about going 20-gallon tanks, but I don't know. Might
That'd
be a
be a
little much.
lot. That'd be a lot. Yeah.
24,
With my
20
end, yeah,
breed
with my
freaking anything in
endlers,
that.
since they stay so small, I can get away with like the 5 gallons and stuff like that. But I still do a
Oh
10 gallon.
yeah, 15s I was thinking about too, but I don't
You
know.
know, I've never seen a 15-gallon tank.
Yeah, it's kind
Never
of rare.
seen one.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure you
would
can get
use
them.
them. I would use them
Yeah,
if I could find them, but I
right.
can't find them.
I don't know.
Let me see what chat's doing. Hey, Bob.
Hey Bob, how you doing, buddy?
Petco has them here. Oh, lucky you! I got snacks. I'm not coming all the way to
Yeah,
Maryland though. I
yeah.
can't. I can't come to Maryland yet. Snacks.
GNC. Hey, how y'all doing?
C23. What's up? Hey, I just seen this
23. Burger.
Myrtle.
Who's that? Where?
Myrtle. I seen them in well done tanks
Yeah.
earlier while he was going. My tank is an odd size, 13 gallons.
Oh yeah, this is
What?
a weird size.
That is a weird size.
Well, I got a 7-gallon bucket, so those things are pretty cool though.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do a big J, man. I'm gonna have to pull a bucket and start a tank in it or something. I got to pull a
You
big
know,
J, man.
I've kept betas in 5-gallon buckets. I've kept guppies in there. I've kept Africans in 5-gallon buckets. 5-gallon buckets
Yeah,
work.
yeah. I got home to a bunch of fry, and the first thing I did was I put in a batch of baby brine shrimp so I can hatch them out, feed the fry when I get home tomorrow, since it takes 24 hours. So
Yeah.
around this time tomorrow when I get home, I'll be feeding them. But it was
What
cool
I
to
like
come
about
home
live
to.
bears is just throw them in a tank and they breed.
Yeah, like with these Corydorus eggs, I'm changing the water 3 to 4 times a day, and I keep adding
Mm-hmm.
peroxide to the water
Yes, yes,
every time
yes.
just to make sure they don't fungus. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the hobby. I enjoy you know what I mean, the concept of me hatching the eggs
Mm-hmm.
out. And to be honest, it's pretty what accomplished. I don't know. I feel pretty
Accomplishing.
accomplished by having them lay the eggs for me in the first
Yeah,
place. So, yeah,
yeah, no doubt.
yeah. But yeah, like you said, live bears, just throw them in the tank, let them do their thing. You ain't got to do nothing but separate them from time to time.
Yeah, just like my big 75-gallon tank. I don't do nothing. They just go in there. They breed. If they live, they live. You know, shrimp, everything. You know, it's
Right. Survival of the fittest. If you can make it in here, you can stay in here.
that's it.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yes, what's up?
There
All
she
right.
is.
Sorry, we're
Yeah.
trying to shut it down. We got into
Hey,
a
I
conversation.
Oh, you got heated
I took your
again?
spot a little bit. Oh, there you go.
Oh, you can take my spot. Ever.
No, it would, the
I
show wouldn't
promise
be
you
the
that.
same. The show wouldn't be the same.
Of course not. Of course not. No, it's just
Thank you for doing that, Chubbs.
Get something and throw it at you.
There you go.
Let's see if John gets his way up here. I don't know if he knows. It's in chat. Hey,
What up, Robert?
repost a link, John. Chubbs. And I'm gonna tell him it's in the chat.
There you go.
So,
Anybody
has
else come on up?
did Aquaballs come back over? I know he came
I don't
over,
know if I've seen him yet.
but I think he left. The link is in chat.
Got him.
Yeah, I don't see Aquaballs yet. Hey, Steph, how are you? It's John
Okay.
Allen Starks, Bayou North.
That's
that's him.
Yeah.
That's John. Aquaballs is here. He just said, I'm here.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Who is it?
Aquaballs, if you can come up, and John, the link is in the chat.
It'll say like StreamYard.
Yeah, it's right under Chubbs Aquatics, and then it's like the HTTPS.
It'll be the only blue thing you can click on.
Yeah. Okay, there's
There
John.
we go.
All right, and then Aquaballs, when he can get a chance to come up.
I'll shut up until I have something relevant to say.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, same here.
Y'all are always relevant. Come on now. Right?
You think I'd really do that? Come on now.
Kaylor, hey Kaylor, how you doing?
So Bob, Lee.
What do you hate, Kaylor?
Bob.
Oh, you never left. Good, Aquaballs.
He was saying hi to I Hate Stupid. Saying hi to I Hate Stupid.
He's trying to put his brain back in through your ears.
Oh, God. Beer right now.
Wow. Foxy Google is mental. This is the second time today with it. It happened with Surf Father Fish. What happened?
Google is taking away wrenches. Like I've assigned wrenches to people like 20 times in some cases.
I went back today and had to re-sign mine before the stream.
And it's also deleting comments. It's deleting comments if it thinks you're referencing something about vaccines, election, or the or conspiracy theory stuff. Like they don't want to hear from the left or the right. They're just like mass deleting stuff because they don't want to like support either side basically. So.
But that.
Yeah. So somebody said something earlier that was something had nothing to do with anything. And because it was for all ages and not like 18 plus chat, because it it could in theory have ads on it, they are now just like getting rid of anything, which is a whole other political issue. We're not going there.
Right.
It annoys me, but we're not going there.
Wow, I'm blown away that they should that they could even do that. That they're okay. I know it's YouTube. They own it. I get that. But
the technical ability.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think that they should be able to go in and remove things that in our streams that we approve, and we approve in our streams.
Right.
That is, as long as it's not made for kids, and it's said. I don't think they should have the choice to take anything away from us.
Well, ironically, the case that supports this is that businesses have the ability to turn away any customer they want, as long as it's not based on religion, gender, race, like protected classes, which is a conversation. But because of that, I mean, it's
Georgia's
the right
got
of a
paid.
business to say we don't want to allow that talk on our platform. Right now, it's impacting conservatives and QAnon the most. But they did it with guns on YouTube. They did it with a bunch of stuff on YouTube. And I agree. I think it's wrong when it's such a mainstream platform. But you can't even say certain things, or they'll demonetize. They'll delist things. So. But
I
it's
just don't
because
think
they're a
it's
private
right.
company, and it's our fault
Right.
for not having a social platform, or for not picking a company that has rules that allow it. Technically, I mean,
Right.
constitutionally, that's the issue. But
Right.
morally, there's an argument whether the telephone company should be able to censor your conversation because it's their telephone line.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
yeah, it's a big issue, and a lot of people are leaving. Everything from Patreon to PayPal to all sorts of
Right.
places because of these issues. Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
That's not
Dragon
just
Layer said he mentioned
uh,
Red Lobster in a stream and they deleted it. Why?
So weird.
I just
Who
want to
knows?
check
Maybe there was.
make sure all our moderators are moderators.
He got.
Yeah, I know.
He,
Maybe some conspiracy thing was trending that had to do with Red Lobster. Who knows?
It was probably the fight between the employee and the patron. There was a
Oh,
social
Hey,
issue
BJ.
that ended up in a fist fight between the two of them.
great.
Wow. I didn't know anything
And
about that.
and now it's
Yeah,
ruining our
I
hobby.
saw it and just kept scrolling over it because at this point in time I could care less.
Yeah,
I
seriously. I
can't
I'm
know.
done with
believe
either side.
George.
It's over.
I can't believe none. Lee just said that none of his have been deleted, and I can't believe that.
I know.
I've heard
Roxanne
some
got
stuff.
hers deleted earlier by Google Unfathered
Yeah.
Fishes. I don't even know what she said.
Oh wow, Roxanne, I made a comment that got deleted. Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure it didn't have to do with anything.
Right. Okay. All right, John. Aquaballs. I wanted you two to meet because John has got pythons, ball python snakes. I don't know if he can show you it. John, can you bring your snake out?
Today
John,
was
whip out your snake.
I
Whip out
cannot.
your
Today
snake,
was feeding
John.
day,
George,
so
whip yours out too.
everybody just got fed a couple hours ago.
Oh, okay. Well, tell him what you have.
My feeding day too today. I just did the husbandry yesterday and I fed them all.
So on the day you feed them, you don't mess with them?
What's up,
No?
Ian?
There's
Are
a
they
chance of
aggressive?
there's a chance of them throwing out the food.
Regurgitating.
Regurgitate.
They won't eat it after they regurgitate it? No?
They can cause problems, health issues.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta give them a chance to eat it.
You can. It's possible.
Well, John is a biologist, and he's into, because I've watched you and all of the snake DNA and crossing this one to get this color and this one to get that color, and I just thought you two meeting and talking about that, because we were talking about genetics and stuff like that anyway, that would be neat. Was an idea. But John is being quiet.
Well, everybody in my house is going to bed because between the teacher and the kid, they're all going to school.
We'll go outside.
So I literally had to step outside so I could talk because my voice carries way too much in that house.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, what
Same here.
kind of bald python do you have?
What types do I have?
Yeah.
I have albinos. I have Inchy albinos, Orange Dream albino. I have a Volta. I have an Asphalt. I have a male lesser yellow belly that's going to go to that Asphalt. And ivories. Some Lucy's. There's several.
How many do you have?
60.
No way. I didn't even know you had that many.
Not very
Wow.
many people know that there's that many of them in there, especially because I live in town and we're not supposed to have them at all in here according to the city ordinance. But hey, what do they do? Cops gonna come get me?
Right.
Where you live?
Yeah,
Oh wait,
yeah.
I
You
am
work for
one.
him.
Never
You are
mind.
one.
Where do you live? What city?
He lives right down the road from me here in Bossier, Louisiana.
Yeah, we have the same thing here in our city too. Everywhere, I think it's the same issue. You can't breed so many rats. You can't have so many snakes. Blah 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 blah.
Is
Yeah,
there
they
Seattle,
definitely
we
want
can.
that. What did you say?
Seattle, we can actually. Believe it or not, we can have goats. We can have livestock up to like one large cloven hoofed animal and 3 goats, 6 chickens, and as far as exotics go, anything you can buy at the store you can have as long as you're taking care of it. But if it gets out, then they can come and confiscate everything.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah, which surprises me. Seattle has some crazy laws, but that's one that's pretty liberal in the sense
Hey,
of like individual freedom.
the second morph you mentioned in your collection, what was it again?
Asphalt,
No, before that one.
Inchi?
albino orange dream.
No, something with B. You said something a weird name. I've never heard of it.
Not Inchi, was it?
No. I know all those genetics,
Okay.
but not Enchi. It wasn't Enchi. You said something with a B. Bayou something. I never heard of it. You said it.
Blue-eyed
Oh,
Lucy.
that's Lucy, Blue Eye Lucy. Okay. He said Belle. I misunderstood. My bad.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
So you know what a blue-eyed Lucy is?
yeah,
Yeah.
2 Mojaves, 2 lesser, Mojave lesser. They cross them. It makes a super genetics, which it makes a powerful snake. That when you take that super and cross it with a normal, you don't get no normals. You get all Mojaves, and the super
Is
does not make itself. It doesn't do a copy of itself. It just does the 1 copy. So the super is 2 copy of itself. So it's
It's 2
genetics.
copies of the same genetic expression on both sides of the chromosome, which makes
whoa.
every single one of them do the same thing.
You guys
Do
don't.
fish do that ever?
Not
Yes,
that I've ever,
I think
I've
they
never
do,
seen
bro.
fish that do it.
I know. I've been playing with betas. It's in there. You guys are not like literally not be looking at them. You got to see it. The
Betas?
fish. Every fish. I know they do it. I mean, it's our humans do it too. It's
So
all. I mean,
to
he
me,
knows what
like,
geneticist
yeah,
is saying. You have
It's the
license.
expression of a codominant gene that's both. It's a
dominant on both
codominant gene on the same
chromosomes.
allele.
Yeah.
So, and then there's multiple genes that are on the same line. And just stick with the Bell line just for simplicity. Like you have the lesser or butter gene, which some people say are different. I say they're the same, but and then you have Russo, you have Mojave, you have Mystic. They're all on the same. They all express themselves at the exact same point on the genome. So when you have both of them together, they both express at the same time, causing the animal to be solid white with blue eyes.
Okay,
I think the
got
butter
it.
is different. I have something happen like that with my collection. I have a Mojave and then another Mojave. The wife goes, try to make a Lucy. So I bred that Mojave to another Mojave boy, had Lucy from it. I sold the Lucies. Now she wanted more. I went and took this one Mojave, which is butter, not Mojave, like you said, and I crossed it. And the babies don't even look like Lucy or anything I've ever seen. I have given one to Anthony. Anthony has one, and I have the female.
That would be fun to play with.
Yeah.
I think
goldfish in chat.
it made it
More
genetic.
messages
What
there.
was it? I said to him the name. It was a funny name. It two more. Sometimes we got like a bell and all that. You got a name. For
Yeah.
it.
So
What was
just to
it?
interrupt here, that's how you get a blue-eyed crebensis that still has one color, not just the leucistic yellow color, but when they're a platinum with one color expressed. That's the same thing
Yeah.
in crebensis. But I don't know about any other fish. That's the only one I know genetically does that. Now that he explained it.
Well,
Cool.
There's so
But
many.
the nice thing about the difference between fish and ball pythons is, one, we know of, I think, what is it, 3,000 something genes for color that change, and then the greatest thing about it is like the asphalt gene changes pattern and changes coloration a little bit, but then you put it to the yellow belly gene, which is also very lightly expressed. It's sometimes it's almost hard to tell that it has changed anything at all, but you put them together and you get a freeway that is completely off the wall different than anything both parents. You have two parents that look almost normal but just a little bit different, and then the baby comes out white, purple with black and yellow stripes down his back.
Whoa.
That's pretty crazy.
If
So how many?
anybody
How
has the
many?
ability on their computer, look it up real quick. Look up freeway ball python.
So
And
how
then
many? Sorry, I'm sorry.
I see everybody going to their screens to type. Haha.
How many what?
How many chromatophores colors do pythons have?
I don't.
Or does it
It's
not work
not.
that way with them?
It doesn't work that way. That's chromatophores and erratophores come on fish scales, not reptile scales. They're
Okay.
different. They're
Okay.
different.
Is that better?
Yeah. How do I don't know how to pull it up. Do I share screen? You have to share screen. I can share screen?
You
I don't know.
Yes.
No, you
yes,
Let's
share.
see what
yes.
happens.
You share. I'll drop down. I'll go into the backstage so you can do it. But he has to accept.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, now you can share the screen, and then
Okay.
I'll put it up.
Yeah, he just has to make you bigger once you do pull it up, I think is all Kev was going to say.
Anything special? Snakes?
Well, you
Okay,
can hit
hang
back
on.
screen, so I
You
was
working
used to
with?
kick them off.
Okay.
So.
John,
I gotta
So-
move it.
Are you working with anything crazy? Anything special?
Yeah, I've got one I'm working with right now that's giving me fits. It's politely called the Death Valley, being from Louisiana, and Death Valley, LSU Tigers. Not a Tiger fan, but still, it's Coral Glow Champagne Ghost.
Brian.
Oh, nice.
So it's recessive gene, expressive ghost, champagne, co-dominant to the, showing also with the coral glow gene,
Okay.
which makes a purple and yellow with a big purple oval down its back. I've only seen one in a picture ever made.
Okay, there it is, Chubbs.
That's pretty cool.
Only one I've ever seen. And it was, of course, just a picture, but it's one of the most beautiful animals I've ever seen. I want one bad. But if you go to the genetic calculators, it says less than 13% chance of making it. So, hey, freeways and highways.
I don't
Is
got
that
any of them.
Yeah,
Wow.
that white one right there is a baby freeway.
That one?
No highway.
No, the other one is
freeway.
The other one's a highway, which I think is Spectre in Yellow Belly, or no, Asphalt.
So is highway is the dotted line and freeway is the solid line?
No, highway is the brown background with the black and yellow, and the freeway is the white.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, anything else you cross into that too. You have pastel, you have coral glows. I just watched Garrick DeMeyer's video earlier today where he's doing some amazing things with some albino freeways that will blow your mind color-wise.
I like that cinnamon freeway.
That's crazy.
That's a pretty one. For a snake. I'm saying that's a pretty snake. Wow.
Yeah. My newest breeder male coming up right now is a black pastel albino orange dream inchy.
Too many names.
Right.
Aquaballs
an
is like,
inchie?
that sounds like a powerhouse. Yes,
Right.
yes,
What's an
he is going to be
inchie?
a powerhouse.
What does inchie mean?
Inchy
It's in
distorts pattern.
Oh,
dominant north.
Kind of puts a nice, almost like a cross as a head stamp for a lot of things.
that's a pretty
Rock-
fish.
Gives it
I
a
mean,
really
pretty
cool head
snake.
stamp.
Roxanne just said she just got untimed out from Google, like blocking her this whole time.
Any
wow.
She
clown?
couldn't even respond to me saying that her comment got deleted earlier.
We've been talking, trying to figure it out behind scene.
It's crazy.
You working with any clown, James? With any more? With clowns? In it?
Welcome back, Ev.
Hey.
John, are you working with any clowns?
No, I'm not playing with any clowns right now. Are you?
Yeah, I got some, not a whole lot, but I
Kenny!
I bred my clown, super pastel, I think it is. So it's like killer clown.
Yeah,
And
Lord.
he gave me nothing but bunch of pastels, and they're 100% head clowns. So I'm gonna have to raise those up for the next 3-4 years and breed them back.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part about ball pythons. It's you get something that's half of what you want. It's 2 to 4 years before you get to breed it.
Well, I'm
Guppies,
not
it's
into
like, I got 28 days and I can try again.
Except for the ones we're working with, and they got issues.
How many people are in here? I can't see chat. Is there a lot of people watching?
I don't know. Let me look. Hang on.
You can do something dirty.
No, it's something I'm not quite ready to release out yet because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I showed Chubbs earlier today when it was just us three. They're giving me
this stream will be viewable later, right, guys?
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm going to keep myself quiet.
Yeah, you can view it later. So.
Yeah.
You should just get George's info.
Right.
So no, it's a guppy strain that I actually got from Jess. I saw some genetics that.
Is it those cherry albinos?
No. I'm working with her on some other line with her cherry albinos and crossing it in and getting an albino something else that's never been made before and something I've never seen before in the guppy world in an albino color form. We're working on that.
Nice.
Right.
But
and then we're trying to get those. When you go, hopefully we can get those magenta or the ones that carry the magenta gene. And then we're gonna do something with those.
Yeah, Bentley Pascow's blue Hawaiian Moscows, the ones that he sells, they have a magenta gene crossed in there in the history. Just so you know, if you're looking for a gene and trying to find it, they express about 1 in every 60 will be expressed as magenta.
Well, here's the problem with that is when you cross that into the Moscow, the dominance of that Moscow coming through with what I want to do with it pretty much would take me a 5-year process to breed it out just to get that magenta gene. That's almost not worth it because the Moscow is going to overshadow everything else I want to do.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah, because the Moscow has iridophores are more important than chromatophores in the Moscow strains.
Correct.
Yeah. And just so people watching, if they don't know, iridophores are what make the shiny gasoline shimmer or pearl, like opal shimmer on fish.
Yeah, and their color is directly what color you see is two things. It's what the chromatophore underneath the iridophore is, on top of the direction of the iridophore. The iridophore is actually similar to a crystalline structure. And the directionality it is in the scale determines the color you see through it, just like turning a prism. So in each different direction, you get different colors of the rainbow that show through because it reflects light differently.
Yeah, it's like the dark side of the moon logo, like how the rainbow comes out when sunlight hits it. It's like if you turn that prism and blocked out, all but one color or all but two colors. They're guanine and guarine crystals that are actually formed like microcrystals in the scales. that are translucent, which is like it's mind-boggling and cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to do an episode with it under my microscope. Actually, that'd be a good
Yes.
episode.
Yeah, and that's the ones that Redfish Blue
There's a
has.
nice paper that describes and has the actual electron microscope pictures with it.
Oh,
That
is
was
there?
published in 2014,
Oh, okay.
and I have it.
Is that by Resnick?
I actually don't know who it's by. I haven't looked at it in a while.
No worries.
But I
He's
have it on
just
my
doing a lot
computer
of
at work.
stuff.
So
He's doing a lot of stuff out of UC Riverside with guppies, like down in Trinidad. But
this
You've
was
got it
this was
on your
published in
computer?
2014. So
okay, I'll look for it. I collect
Um,
guppy stuff.
I have it on my phone. I just don't actually have a clue how to put it up here.
I don't
Can you
know. I don't think you can from your phone.
Can you send it to me and I can do it?
Just text me your email address, and Alex,
All right.
if she'll just text me her email address, and
That'd
I
be
will
rad.
send. I have 2 papers, and I'll send them both to her, and she can send them to you, or she can
Thank
send
you
you
so
my
much.
email address or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I have his email.
By any chance, do you have this
Right on.
expensive book?
I want that expensive book, but no, I don't have it.
Look how big it is. It's like a big pillow.
Well, you got to do something else with it other than just look at it for that much money, right?
I'm just saying, is that big pillow right there is a ball python breeder's wet dream of a pillow.
Yeah, this is a plant grower's dream of a book.
So
Yeah.
here's
Yeah.
my genetic secret. I have any questions I'm going here, and
You got it, Jebs.
I read it so many times. It's not even funny. It's my Bible. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a ball python breeder's Bible.
Wow.
Yes, it's big. Yeah.
Finally got me one, Alex.
Nice,
And,
Jebs.
By the way, and if you can find it for $100, it's good.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
book.
I'm mind-boggled by the
Buckaballs, are you
information
working?
got in that
Have you
book.
seen anything on the NR Mandarin coming out of Florida Reptile Ranch?
Bro, I'm not following actually a lot of ball python people. That's why I'm here with the fish, playing with the fish. Don't get me wrong. I love my ball pythons and I take care of them and I do my things with them. But lately, it's kind of like the past 7 years I have now. It's gonna sound ridiculous right now. The past 7 years I haven't touched any ball pythons from anybody. I've been breeding what I have. I've been, making my collection better and this and that.
Yeah.
So I haven't touched anybody's snake. I haven't been buying snakes. I haven't been working either to afford to buy a snake. Now, I sold some this year, about 5 of them. That's all. And the rest of them, I have a 50 right now.
I just wrapped up this year with breeding season 23 with ball pythons for me.
I'm not gonna breed this season.
So, and with the way things are right now, I made decent, but not what I wanted to. And so I'm probably going to take this year off and give my females a rest.
It's very
Yeah,
easy to overwhelm
bring that
yourself with the snakes. Like,
Oh,
the fish, I get it. One clutch, you can put it in here, in here, in here. But the snakes, every one of them need an environment itself. So if I go ahead and breed this year and I don't have room, what am I gonna do with the snakes? I'll be everywhere, right? So it's kind of like, yeah, I can't breed this year. I have to, What's the problem with me?
That's when you do the things that you have to do, and it's called wholesale, and you don't get near what you wanted, but you don't have extra mouths to feed.
Yeah, that's true.
And everyone else gets to enjoy what you got, but they don't know the little secrets hidden in the genetic makeup that you do that you wanted to play with.
George's problem is he loves his animals too much and he doesn't want to get rid of them.
Yeah, that's difficult sometimes.
No.
It's like, oh, I really like this male. Oh, if I cross it to this female. 4 years later, you're like, wait a minute. I was going to do
John.
what? Yeah.
Dragon Lair wants to know if you've read the studies showing males and juveniles are arboreal. Arboreal.
Trees.
He's talking about.
Yeah, they can be arboreal. They can go up in trees. They don't. I mean, you're looking at an animal that comes from a rat hole in the African savanna, and prefers to be there. But if there's too many girls living down in the holes, the males and the juveniles will definitely go up and hunt birds and everything else, and definitely go into the trees if they're available. It's not. I mean, that's why they're so far widespread over the Ivory Coast in the wild.
So, can
For you.
I was just curious.
Before I forget,
Is
Kev, this is very important. Alex is gonna like this question. So
yeah.
there is this morph in our ball python collections. It's called the coral glow, which banana coral glow, the same thing. So if you take one of those coral glows and you breed it to another one, like normal, and every coral glow in that clutch will be male. Everything that is non-coral glow will be female. And something like that happens in the fish too. I've never experienced that in the fish with the genetic
I
making a
I haven't,
male.
Alex. I've never seen that in fish, but yeah,
I'm trying
the
to think,
banana and
but
coral glow genus
yes,
sexual.
yes, there is a flower horn issue that came up like that early on when they mixed like three species, but it gets really, really squirrely because the taxonomy keeps changing. So I mean, yes, it's a XY dominant or co-dominant trait, but it's not established what the species lines are. So they haven't figured that out because Singapore is completely proprietary with how they make their flower horns.
Yeah, but I say that is a trade secret that every flower horn breeder keeps to themselves. Why they
Yeah,
named it.
so, but I know it happened because they wrote a scientific paper on it. So I'm guessing there's other fish that do react that way, but you'd have to be someone breeding for probably, 7 to 12 generations before you'd notice that as a feature.
I'll have to
Hey,
excuse myself. I gotta go run the.
I see that
Okay.
question too. Where is Rockford at?
I don't
What
know.
part of the
Illinois?
world? Because that kind of makes a difference.
How to scare snakes away. Okay.
Shotgun. Put a rope around your sleeping bag.
Don't pay Rockford any mind. Him and his snake phobia are gonna have to just be okay with some
If you're
stuff.
gonna walk with the snakes, I mean, if you walk in the woods, you're gonna get bit by a snake. If that's normal, that's where they live. It's like somebody comes to your house.
Put it
When
to you like
you
this.
kick him out, if you don't want him there, you're gonna, hey, what are you doing here? Get out of my house. The same thing with them. That's their house before.
Sorry, yeah, that's right.
I hate
Don't
stupid
go in
people
the
that
swamp.
stay home.
They're not gonna come looking for you unless you go looking for them. So just go walk
What,
Yeah.
through the woods
snake?
and you're fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alex, the
Unless it's
genetic,
Jess's house, and then somehow they always end up in your house.
Oh,
Or
shit.
fall on top of your head.
Yeah. That
genetic
Yeah.
evidence for the ball python is big. It's got so many. It teaches you so much about genetic and the color
Yeah.
morph and all that. It's fun. That's where you get your knowledge. One of them, and to me, it looks like humans have the same thing.
I
Well,
was about to say something about that. It's like if you look at the ball python genetics and how many different colors, patterns, and everything else there is, and then you look at the human genome and you're like, hey, wait a minute, we have the same. We're all ball pythons, we're all humans, yet we come in so many different shapes, sizes, and color patterns that it's very similar
Oh,
when
that's
you look
cool.
at it socially and
It's so
genetically.
similar. Exactly. I always looked at it that way. I'm like, dude, we're the same thing. We got albinism. We got leucistic. All
Hey,
kinds of
Gil.
different.
the big difference though is that we have culture, and so we have taboos where we
Yeah.
say I'm not gonna have babies with my mother for 14 generations unless you're the royal family, and then you find out all sorts of weird.
Somebody forgot to tell the royal family and definitely forgot to tell the Egyptians about that.
Yeah, and there's actually something called the Habsburg chin, and it's the very huge chin you'll see on Italian portraits from the 1400s to the 1700s. It was called the Habsburg chin, and it was a birth defect that got passed on dominantly because they just kept marrying each other, and so this whole family had this crazy weird looking chin.
Wow.
But
Rockford
we
lives in northern Illinois.
It's
so,
cold enough there. He doesn't have to worry about it. Go walk in the woods, buddy. Have a good time.
yeah, yeah,
Just
they'll
don't
be
go
asleep.
flipping over a bunch of rocks and doing anything stupid. If you're just going walking in the woods in Illinois in the winter time after it's already snowed, you don't need to worry about cold-blooded animals biting you.
Nope, they're gonna be under your feet.
They're gonna be under your house, in your car
Yeah.
engine.
They're coming for your heat. You better keep your house cold, Rockford. They're coming for your heat.
Somebody's not sleeping tonight.
Well,
I bring the snakes every time I bring it. He's like, "Oh my gosh, not again! Aquaballs brought his snakes out."
I had mine out the other day.
Yeah.
It was
I've
just
seen
today
your
was
snake.
feeding day, and I'm not pulling everybody out on feeding day. I only had one day off this week, so I was like, I've got to feed everybody. So there was no sleep today, just feeding.
It's been a pleasure chatting with everyone. I'm gonna hop back down into the chat. Thank you, Chebs. Thank you, Jess. Thank you,
Anytime,
John
Alex.
and George and
Guys,
Kev.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Anytime.
I look forward to checking out those papers. If you ever have any questions too, I follow Guppy Genetics since around '97. So, and I have, I've got JSTOR, so I got access to all the peer-reviewed stuff. So
I'll get them and I'll forward them to you, Alex. We'll get together on it.
sounds good.
All right. Thanks
Have
for
a good
coming
night,
up.
y'all.
You too.
John,
Yes,
a few
sir.
years back, I bred my
Gil
coral
the
glow
goldfish made it to this stream.
to
Yes.
pastel, and I got a clutch of a bunch of coral glows and one pastel. One of them looked like a yellow belly pastel. There was no yellow belly in my collection, so I think my coral glow has yellow belly in it. And
Very
he's
possible.
already 100% orange ghost. And so I bought this guy a long time ago from the show. So one of his babies was a female. I sexed her, and she's with me still, about 4 years old. I can breed her anytime. Do you have any coral glow females?
Not subscribed to Code for Joe. Subscribe.
What?
So if y'all
He's
not
talking on
subscribed
the
to
CB.
Goldfish, y'all go subscribe.
Who's talking?
Gil the goldfish. Go subscribe to Gil the goldfish.
Oh,
Do
go
it
subscribe to Gil the
now.
Goldfish. He just woke up. Have you seen how many you've gotten so far?
I'm one of your 100 and something.
No, it's over 100. It was over 100 already.
It was 118.
Yeah. Gil the Goldfish. That's right.
Do you have any coral
Went
glow or
down.
no? No.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you, Chubbs.
All right.
1, 2,
I
3,
heard that.
now. Didn't that
Alex,
come from... Okay,
Aquaballs,
Mark did...
what is it you're trying to breed? You
I'm
have
trying to ask you see, you were telling me earlier about that coral glow, orange, the ghost, and something else you were talking about.
champagne.
Yeah, bro, I got a female coral glow, orange ghost. So if I take that champagne orange ghost and throw it in there, that will work. What you get, right?
It theoretically should give you what we're looking for, but
You
the
got the
chances
champagne
of
coral glow for
everything
me?
passing on are like 13%. You ever seen a
Well,
champagne
Wow.
coral glow?
I get lucky, bro. I'm a lucky guy.
Dude, you do it. Oh my gosh, have you seen one?
See, you just told me the genetics. I didn't know. I have a female. I've been holding on to her. She's virgin. She bred with her daddy. She didn't give me nothing. She's big and nice. And let me go get her, bro. You'll see it right now.
Yeah, let me see her. Let me
Go
see her.
get her. Hold on.
So this is a female maker coral glow.
And orange
Rockford,
ghost.
shield your
This is the
eyes.
orange ghost. I'll be right back.
Rockford, shield your eyes, Rockford. Go in the
Right.
other room. Walk away from the stream.
I'll be right back, too.
All right.
Fish fam for life. He's gonna trigger us. Oh.
Let's see what Aquaballs brings up.
Oh, it's gonna be epic. He's got a lot of snakes. Like when he takes us into the snake room, he's got this big wall. It's got all these different drawers, and they're all labeled. He's got a whole bunch of from floor to ceiling, and like it goes just it goes.
Yeah.
There's my coral glow female. And she's not small, guys. Look.
Oh, she's got to be at least 1,800 grams.
Oh, yeah, she's big. She's like literally nice and big. And you can see, right? That's like
There's almost no speckling on her.
dude, this is Orange Ghost. I'm super happy that I kept her. I have males of the from her daddy. I got males, babies, Orange Ghost, Coral Glows. I can throw that one to the. I mean, I don't know. I can make super Coral Glow, Orange Glow. I don't know, man. So many.
You put her. Well, Orange Ghost, you know, is recessive. Do you have a champagne Orange Ghost or Het for Orange Ghost champagne?
That's easy to find. That's like easy.
Put that to her, dude. Put that to her, dude. I'm looking at her right now, and I'm not gonna lie, I've got a heart on.
Me and you. I want to go look at that snake first. Can you show me how it looks like, the snake you were talking about?
Yeah, that's what I was looking it up. Give me just a second.
So this is gonna be that project, guys, and we can plug it and make good snakes out of it. I don't have a champagne. I used to have a champagne long time ago when it was a baby. The seller was not a good baby and it died. It didn't eat. It wasn't eating on me, and so it didn't make it.
Yeah, beautiful snake.
You see, there's barely any specklings, but I thought Coral Glow Orange Ghost would have non-speckling at all. No speckling whatsoever. But no, this one does have little speckling. So I'm thinking Orange Ghost or Ghost still have some specklings on him, but very little, right?
Very, very little.
Yeah, the daddy, you want to see the dad? Dad looks totally different. Totally different. He looks more purple.
I'm not even on screen right now. Hold tight. I gotta.
Yeah, I'll get you on screen.
I actually clicked off. I'm trying to look at this picture.
Hold on, let me take this one back up.
Apistos are great, Dead Fred. I got my Apistos coming. Yes, a breeder drawer.
I can't even find the picture of it anymore.
Oh, wow. Dragon's Lair said, want me to come up with my 7-foot Papoon carpet python?
Sure, come on up.
Hell yeah, you got carpet python. That's fun.
I want to see a carpet python. I'll leave for that. Don't kick me out yet.
We got room.
Oh, okay. Don't kick me backstage.
Yeah, I can kick you backstage if you want me to.
No.
Not a problem.
No. Oh, I can't wait till these floating plants get here and I can take all this wisteria out of these freaking tanks.
Right.
I like wisteria, but I don't like it floating.
Tie it to a rock.
No, I can plant it. I'm floating it for all the babies.
Tie it to a rock.
Until I can get some real. But I like the way the roots come down, though. It does look cool the way the roots flow down and everything.
Okay, I have this picture now. I got to figure out how to share.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to share it on your phone.
You see more specklings on this one?
Yeah, I do.
Right on.
All right. The only way I know how to do this. Give me a second.
Is unfortunately send it to Jess or get on your computer and join back on the computer. But you said you got to be outside, right?
I don't have access to a computer. The only laptop here at the house is my daughter's, and she's asleep. I'm not going in there.
Yeah, nah, it's cool. I was gonna say the only other way I could think of is.
Yeah, this is the daddy who started them all up, man.
Send it to Jess.
It's beautiful too.
Yeah, those are the coral glow ones.
I love that coral glow.
Fuck.
When they're babies, they have different colors on them, like more orange and more purple. When they get bigger, the orange turns into more like yellowish. And this guy has like two different kinds of speckling. Some of them like brown, some of them dark black. He's cute. I like him. We call him Banani. All right, be back.
All right, be back. George reminds me of Borat. Borat. Gil eats all my duckweed. Good job, Gil. Yep. Same with me, Myrtle. Same
All right,
with me.
Jess, I just sent it to your email.
Yeah, I take all my duckweed and I dry it out, and I grind it and mix it with Rafashi and feed it back to my guppies.
You know, I take all the duckweed that I got from Jess and I throw it in the turtle tank. In about 30 seconds, it's gone.
Oh yeah.
No, you need to take it and give it back to Jess. Put it back in her tanks.
Sure, look at this one.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, nice
That's
too.
a nice clown.
I got some big ones like this I want to sell, guys. I mean, not this one. Some females. I need to get my collection. Only got big tubs like one of them, right? The ARS, the 3070. You can tell this guy was drinking water. I bothered him, dude. So I got to take him back. I got to make sure he doesn't move around because he has belly full of water. I'll be back.
I hate it when you pick one of them up and their belly sloshes around. You're like, nope, 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 nope. Got to put you back down.
All right.
Because they will throw it up all over you, and it's gross. It's really
And
good.
it stinks. It stinks. I made the mistake of doing that with my corn snake. I picked her up after she just got done drinking some water and I didn't know it. And she's all like, you know, chilling around my neck, and I'm walking around, and all of a sudden, bleh! I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I used to have a Colombian red tail, and I had a Peruvian red tail, and then I had one Burmese that got to about 16 foot.
My Colombian red tail was a wild caught female. The only red tail I ever had. Had her for, I don't know how old she was when I got her. She was wild caught, and she was already about 4.5 feet long when I got her in. And she was a little over 14 feet and 52 pounds because she was a little fat girl. I mean, that was the fattest. Oh, baby.
Yeah, what is this? Anybody knows?
What the?
Dude, this is a nice snake. This is my prize collection. I haven't bred her yet. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it into the yellow belly, fire, pastel, plus something else in it.
Well, I
don't
didn't know what you were doing.
Jess, did you get that? Jess, did you get that email I sent you with that picture in it?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, let me get it pulled.
She's got a big head on her. Look.
She got a big head on her.
Pretty. And what's the genetics?
Supposedly it's a pastel, disco. I don't know. I was told it was a disco pastel.
It looks almost like it's got the shatter gene in there.
Dude, I know something's in here. I have no idea what is in there. So this is what I'm telling you. I need to work with the collection right now.
Yeah, that's something to work with right there. Man, that blushing right there in the middle with that super high contrast. That's insanity.
Oh, you could see it. You know how she looks next to you, right? I mean, if you look at her on real light, you will see her way better.
I bet in the sunlight, I mean, I bet she's insane.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite snakes in the house. The biggest one. Look how belly's like.
I actually have a normal Volta. Have you ever seen the Voltas?
No,
She is almost 7 feet and she weighs 16 pounds.
I got genetic stripes.
Yeah, she's actually wild caught from Volta, Africa. I've had her for a long time.
Let me put it back.
All right, Jess, did you figure out how to put that picture up there?
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for what file I put it in. I did get it though. What? What are y'all laughing at?
Me and Chubbs are messing with you.
With me?
me?
Yes.
Man, oh man.
Yeah,
What am I gonna do with y'all? What am I gonna do with y'all?
Save it to your pictures and share like you share
I'm
like
looking
you did
for
earlier.
it. I did.
We're waiting on you.
I know.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Where is it at? Okay, we're gonna do it this way because I don't know where I saved it to. I can't find it. So we're gonna do it this way. I'll just go back to my.
That last snake, I got it like 4 years ago. I've been fattening her up. I plugged it in this year. Last year she didn't give me nothing. She looked like she was gonna go, and then she absorbed them.
Absorbed everything. My Volta did that the past 2 years. She's absorbed everything, and it's like, because I really want to see if I can pass that size on, just how it genetically works and how it's going to express itself. Because you really won't know until, she breaks that 1,500 gram wall, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, we're at 8,000 grams. What are we doing here?
Is that a ball python?
Yes.
And it gets that big? How
Okay,
big is?
there you go. There you go. I got it. It's right there.
I still
right
just see you. Where did you put it? No.
Chubb's got to bring it up. Chubb's got to bring it up. There we go.
Ooh, what is that? Is that the champagne?
That is a banana champagne orange ghost.
Oh my.
There's only one in existence, and that's it.
What you.
It's like a purple snake, dude.
That is
look like a purple snake.
That is a
How much
gorgeous.
is it going for right now? Not for sale.
Yeah, not for sale. I figure it would go close to what a stormtrooper went for originally, in between the 30 and 60,000 mark.
Dude, I want to buy a house. I'm gonna go find me one of those coral. One of those things tomorrow. I need to get me a snake.
You get 2 of those, and let me tell you, you can go buy a house and not have a mortgage.
Hey, by the way, yeah, and funny thing is that the snake that I just showed, the coral glow, it's a female. So we need a male coral glow. No, what is it? Champagne orange ghost,
Male
right?
champagne orange ghost.
Yeah. And my line is orange ghost, not just the hypo. It's the orange hypo I have.
Yeah, that's what makes it that purple and yellow. The orange hypo, the regular hypo doesn't do it. It has to be the orange ghost.
Oh wow.
Okay, how do they get the purple? Because I've never seen purple in a snake.
I think George got a new breeding project.
It's a hypomelanistic expression of black. The melanin is reduced that it just shows some of the black and the blue. But as you see, that snake's a little older. It still has some speckling to it.
Right.
We're not too sure what causes the speckling in a banana, but it's
So it's almost like an albino black would be purple.
Yes and no. It's a T positive albino formation.
Okay.
There is a purple snake out there. They call it the purple passion, I
Purple
think.
passion.
Yeah.
It's purple, but it's not that purple.
It's not like that. It's not like this.
Yeah.
Looks like lavender purple. Yeah.
Health
Yeah,
and
that's
Animal
like-
Adventure says Purple Snake sounds like a good name for a bar. I would agree.
Purple snake sounds like a good name for a bar that everyone leaves pregnant.
No.
Yeah.
Don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water. Wow.
Well-
that is a pretty snake. That's a pretty snake.
It is.
Well, y'all, I hate to do this, but I am going to have to go. I've got some work to do, and I need to go subscribe to Gil the Goldfish before I leave.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna hit up
All
some
right,
friends
yeah,
and
go do
ask them if they have champagne orange ghost.
Yeah, go for it, dude. Go for it. You make it. You'll be my hero.
Do y'all have each other's contacts, or are you gonna do it through me?
Yeah, we can get it through you, Jess. Just give him
All
my
right.
stuff.
Okay.
All right.
I'm on Instagram and Facebook too.
I'm on Facebook, but it's just my private one on Facebook. I don't have a business one or anything. So if I send it to you, it'll just be me.
Aquaballs, what is your Instagram?
Instagram is DBD_reptiles.
DDD_reptiles.
Yeah, like David Bravo David.
Oh, David. Okay. DBD. Okay.
That's Dominic, Braden, and Douglas, my little three Munchkins names.
Okay.
No.
And that's Instagram. And what are you on YouTube?
Aquaballs.
Okay.
And it has my last name on it.
Okay.
You should see
Alright.
Aquaballs. Yeah.
Alrighty. I will
Coming on.
I'll get you his email through that some way. Probably through Messenger, Facebook Messenger.
That'll work. All right, y'all. We'll
So-
see y'all later.
All right.
Okay.
Appreciate you coming on, buddy.
Thanks a lot,
Later.
John.
Bye, John. Peace out, bro.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Dead Fred said he wanted 100 subs by Christmas. Done. Now he's trying to make sure Christmas comes twice for him and his special goldfish Gil. Help me out, folks. That's right. That's right. If you're on here and you haven't subscribed to Gil the Goldfish, please go subscribe to Gil the Goldfish.
That's right. Let's do it. We can get. I think we can get him to 300 before Christmas.
Oh, I think so too. I don't think it'd be hard to do. Taylor said that he's shouting him out on all of his.
Love you too, Gil the Goldfish.
Yeah. Welcome to the fish fam. Wish we could have met you earlier.
All right.
Y'all have the same birthday. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Dead Fred. Well, I don't know what I was gonna say.
I'm looking
I
at
don't
my
know
book.
what I was gonna say. Hey,
You were
Your
gonna
what?
say word.
I'm looking at my book on the champagne gene.
Okay.
It's like this champagne is like a dominant gene. If you put it in with the other ones, usually it takes over. But that photo you just showed me earlier, that looked interesting with the purple coming on the side. It looks like almost like a stripe in the middle. Yeah, that is interesting. I'm looking at the champagnes. The only champagne I see it says Champagne Pastel Jungle Sable that has barely any markings on it, but they're usually shadows out everything. I used to have one. They're pretty by themselves. They have little markings on it, and they look like champagne, like a goldish looking. that guy didn't make it, and it passed away.
Yep. Oh, no problem
You
there,
can
Laura.
find one though. You'll find one.
Appreciate y'all coming in.
Oh, it's easy. The champagne coral glow. I'll find it in a minute, and they're cheap. They're like, you shouldn't be more than like $250.
Yeah, then you could possibly make a sneak that's almost 20 grand.
Yeah, champagne's not for. They're
Yeah.
not that like. Not a lot of people ask for them, so you got to find a friend of yours that is breeding them, and see if he has any coral glows in there.
All right.
I don't like buying from big breeders, guys, unless I know the person. I'm kind of like over buying ball pythons right now. I just don't want to even sell it. I'm just playing with the morphs and genetics. That's what I like to do. I don't want to sell, make money off of them. You know,
Right.
animals. I
Unless
don't
it
look
pay
at
the
them.
house off.
I don't look at like dollar signs. I never look at animals, any kind of animals. Never put dollar signs on your animals.
Yeah, that's right.
Once you start putting dollar signs on them, you start hating them. You won't love them. You just want to make money off of it, and then something goes wrong. You're like, oh, no.
Once you stop caring about the animal itself, then you start making something that's not supposed to exist or shouldn't exist. Or you make something that's not healthy.
Check out coral glows and pieds. They're mixing these two together, making coral glow pieds. Those are really nice oranges on them, really pretty. Uh, I don't have pied in my collection. People ask me, why don't you have a pied? Everybody has them. That's why. It's like everybody has guppies, kept guppies. I don't want guppies. I do have guppies, one kind, but that's it.
All right.
Good night, Steph.
I think everybody likes. Yeah.
That's pretty.
Still got the
That's a
purples
pretty
and
snake.
the yeah. There's way
Yeah.
pretty ones. So imagine you put a
I want a
freeway
black albino.
170 feet to this animal. So there's like the sky's the limit with the genetics of the ball python. Also with the fish. But I think the fish we've been in it for longer than the ball pythons. They've been just mixing and mixing and
Yeah.
mixing and mixing. They don't even know what they have. So what you gotta do is you get a fish and you need to learn how to break it down, the genetics, and get the normal.
Right.
Okay, this is that, this is that. Then put this one with that one. Break it more down. So if you can do breakdowns, you're good. You need to learn that.
Right.
If you can, I don't got time for it. It takes generations, like literally.
Oh yeah.
I don't got time for it. It will take
But
all
you-
my life. I don't want to spend my life breeding guppies.
I do.
Yeah.
It's just, we did it with horses. I mean, to get color, it's the same thing. I've got that one mare of mine that I was showing pictures of earlier today. She's called a Grullia, which is kind of like a mousy brown. And to get another Grullia, I'd have to breed
you
her
cussing
to
at
a
me?
blue roan. A blue roan has a black background, and so does the Grullia. And you put those together because you can only try for it, But to get what I want, another Grullia, I'd have to breed her to a blue roan. But I still may get a black, a blue, or a Grullia. So, but she's gotten too old for me to breed
That's
now.
a good idea. That's a good
We
idea
should
right
get
there.
a guppy group going where we get dominant and recessive gene banks of colors in order to mix up whatever we all want.
Yep. That sounds like a real good idea.
What do you do?
Track the gene copy.
You just
Got what you want. And mix it up.
dominant and recessive gene banks of colors.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, that sounds cool to me.
All right. Thank you, Health and Animal
Yeah,
Adventures.
adventures.
Appreciate you coming in, buddy.
That's
That
Joe's
was
Tips and Tricks. Joe's
yeah,
Tips and
Joe's
Tricks.
Tips and Tricks.
That's the one.
Why'd he change his name?
Make it harder for
he's-
everybody else to remember.
Do
Bye,
what?
George.
Make it harder
Bye,
for everybody
George.
else to remember. Later, George.
Because nobody else could remember it?
No,
No, to make it harder.
Okay. Okay, so like one person has blues, solid, one has red, one has delta, one has lear, but plain fish with only one dominant trait. Well, where do you get those though? I mean,
From everybody.
We have them. Basically, he's saying that we all hold them and start our own bank. So that way, like, you know what I mean? We can start making and doing whatever we want as a whole, as a group. Basically, it's a team effort.
No,
Like we got Priscilla's team coming in.
cool.
Oh.
I thought they already came in.
Oh, did
No.
they? I believe.
Art Princess Raid.
Princess Raid.
they've been doing job.
What's
Oh,
going
what
on,
the
buddy?
hell?
I'm still thinking about the guppy bank.
The bat. Is it hurting your brain?
Yeah, it's making me think really hard at 11 o'clock at night.
I'm gonna shock Kev and Aquaballs. I've been thinking about that purple snake.
You've been thinking about it?
Yeah, like
Yeah?
I might have to rethink this whole no snakes thing.
You said you may have to
It's
rethink the
60,000.
whole snake thing?
The whole
Yeah.
no snakes thing.
Oh, not having a snake.
Yeah, he's
It's
thinking
about a
about
pretty
getting a
snake.
I'll take 2 of those.
Right, that was
The
a pretty
purple ones?
snake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in a piece, yeah, I'll take 2 of them too.
They don't make them though. That's the only one in existence.
Hey, everything is for sale for money.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You throw enough money at something if you want it, and you have enough money, you throw it, you can get it.
Yep.
No doubt.
Yeah. True.
You've been thinking about what? Have you?
Because I don't do snakes anymore, but that purple snake was cool enough that I might do snakes again if I could get one of those.
Oh, you
Right.
did do snakes before.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I thought you were scared of snakes.
No, I don't like snakes ever since one crushed my hand.
Oh, how do you crush your hand?
I stuck my hand in the tank. Albino Bernese python.
Yeah, don't do it.
Broke every bone in
and
my hand.
wrapped around you.
Yep.
Ew.
And ever since then, nope, I don't want to deal with snakes.
Chattanooga Ed. The Zen
Ginger,
Ginger.
welcome.
I guess they are coming on over. She had a long stream. Hey, what did...
Zen Ginger, the Zen Ginger was streaming?
No.
No. Priscilla. Everybody's
Oh.
Priscilla.
Yeah. Right. What did she draw tonight?
A
I
betta.
wonder. Did she?
Mag.
Cool. Cool. I'll have to see it. I'll have to go back and watch it and see it.
She drew a blue and white.
There's a link if y'all want to come up. Anybody? Oh.
I'm so happy to see you back, Zen Ginger. Girl, I know how that homeschooling is. For sure. But it's glad to see you back. There's only one more person we got to get back. Logan.
I just saw a report. Everything in Illinois is going homeschooling.
Really?
Or, well, online.
Yeah.
We're going to write that down too.
Where'd Kev go?
I don't know, he jumped off. I didn't do it this time. I swear.
You can do it. Do it. Hashtag I didn't do it.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
wanted 100 suffers done. Oh yeah.
Welcome back, Aquaball.
Right.
Yeah, well, the internet acts up over here for some reason.
Right on.
You, Aquaballs, you missed me saying, I'm gonna blow your mind because that purple snake is making me rethink my policy on snakes.
Yeah.
Bro, no, look. Don't look at the ball pythons as a snake. Don't ever. I don't look at them that way. I don't like snakes. I don't like snakes. They bite you, you die. Why would you like something like that?
That's a
But
question I've been asking myself for a long time. Why do people like snakes?
Well, I'm just saying that purple snake come across. I might get a snake, but other than that, no.
Watch everybody. They're gonna take their coral glow female now, plug it into their try to make that snake. I got a chance of making it fast. Like literally tomorrow, like next year, I can make it. Like this female is big right now, right? So if I feed her good and I keep an eye on her, she has the genetics in her. I just need one snake that has two genes: the recessive, which is the orange ghost, and another one is the champagne, which is the dominant. I think it's a dominant gene. So that it's easy, very simple to find.
127 for Gil. Right on.
I gotta talk to the wife and tell her that we got a
Come on
new
up,
snake
Lee.
in the market. We have the recipe for it. She's gonna be like, "Oh wow, nice."
Lee, what caused snakes to have such deadly venom?
There's
I
pretty
don't know,
snakes.
God gave them that way?
They have venom that you won't even see them. They hit you, you're done. In different countries, we don't have them all in here.
Didn't they finally come out with something saying that all snakes have venom, just some have less venom than none?
No.
I mean, than the rest.
I know
I think
spiders
they
are like
did.
that.
There's two types of
Spiders
snakes.
like that.
We should know about. One of them are venomous and one non-venomous. The non-venomous ones,
Right.
they're restrictors. They will attack the prey with their mouth. They don't have venom. What they have in their saliva is something to make the blood fall out, like blood thinner.
Non-coagulate,
Even if they bite you,
anticoagulation.
so let's say you got bit, right? You see a bunch of blood come out of the human hands or the face or anywhere they bite. That's the reason. There's this liquid in their saliva. It makes them to like bleed out. So that's really good for us.
So that's what they're calling venom, though?
Come on up, Lee.
No, they don't have venom. They have
A ball python.
the restrictors will kill the prey. They grab it, right, and they choke it. And once it's dead, they let it go and they come and swallow it.
Yep.
So I wonder why they put that out, saying that all snakes have
It sounds like
a minute
spiders.
I
amount.
think you're thinking of
Not true.
spiders and tarantulas.
Spiders?
Yeah.
From what I read,
Huh.
the most deadly spider is a daddy long legs.
But they can't bite.
They can't bite humans.
That's actually a lie.
Oh, that is? Okay. That's what I get for what I get for listening to the internet.
But yeah, spiders, all spiders, and a lot of different reptiles are known for having some type of anti-venom or some type of venom. Even a lot of the snakes that they are not even rear fanged, they say some type of.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Hey.
Yep, there you go.
Snake venom levels are measured by using rats. Australian snakes are considered some of the most venomous snakes, but that is calculated from effects to rats. Venomous to people too.
So if it's venomous to a rat, it's venomous to us. I remember back in the day when I was younger, they were doing this big study putting ears on the back of rats. Put ears on the backs of rats or something like that. It was weird.
Yeah, you see that Fred saying about spiders.
All spiders have venom, just not all are able to kill or even affect humans, and some small vertebrates. So it's the spiders instead of the snakes that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
Right
Like I
on.
said, that's what I get for listening to the internet.
Right.
Yeah, because they don't never lie on the internet. Ain't that on
Honestly,
the internet?
that's why I'm so, in the aquarium side, that's why I'm so I'm pro book, pro paper book.
Yeah. You gotta watch the books you get too. I've seen
Vince's
some books
Aquarium Atlas.
with bad information, but they ain't a very popular book.
You gotta
Well,
look out
Daddy,
for the truth, not somebody's opinion. You gotta look for the fact.
Daddy
I could have
Long,
sworn that was kind of a fact because I believe that I got that information off of Wikipedia
Or
yeah,
Wikipedia,
or whatever the heck they call
but
it.
Wikipedia is not. It's not always correct.
I would have been a different person if the Daddy Longlegs would have killed us. I used to play with Daddy Longlegs all my childhood. They were big ones. I used to take them pins one by one, piece by piece.
What?
Lee.
Who is that? Oh, that's Lee.
It's Lee.
Lee, you better defend yourself, man.
That's how I'm gonna look very soon. All the whites coming from the bottom. Gonna be all like that.
Hey, look what Holly. Look what Holly wrote.
Still seeing it.
What'd she say? I'm in arachnophobia, and the spiders sense it. They will cross the ceiling or floor to drop on me. Poor Holly.
I'm the same way like Holly. Standing right here, they come and bite me, and I'm scared of them. They just bite me, and I would die if I get bit if I don't have like the right medication. So the minute I get
think
bit, I know I'm
Rockford's
gonna
got
get,
one of me.
what is it called? Benadryl. Suck Benadryl down.
Yeah, GRB. That's the same thing I do. I leave the daddy long legs alone because they get rid of the black widows and the brown recluse. They live
Yeah,
around me.
I would leave them alone too. I've been seeing this really dark black tentacles and brown butt, but they're big spiders in my house. Are those like brown house spiders? They're fast walking, very fast.
But I think, the ones I get over here are called what the hell are they called?
Love you, Lee.
Talking about tarantulas
Trying
now.
to think of the name of them. Can't think of them now. I just had it on the tip of my damn tongue too.
Huh? Do what?
Trying to think of the name of that spider I get in my house. The huntsman spider.
That's a bad one, dude. They bite you, you're done for it.
Oh,
What is
The
it
they're
huntsman,
again?
big.
that's
Yeah,
bad. It won't let you go once it bites you. Like I heard that they just like they're mean and they hurt.
they're big too. They ain't small.
I've never heard
They
of
get
it.
big. They got a leg. They got a leg from tip to tip on one of their front legs is like 4.5, 5 inches.
What color are
They got
they?
3 inches long. It's a spider.
What color though are they?
They're kind of brown. They're big though. see them on my ceiling, you'll see they got like an X pattern. The legs will be out like that on each side.
Oh,
I seen one that was gray, but they call it the fisherman spider because they'll jump on you.
Yeah.
And it's a big, big gray spider.
I hate camel spiders too. They are
the man,
huge.
camel spiders.
I don't know what a camel spider is.
You don't know what a camel spider is,
Camel
Jeff?
spiders are bad.
It's about the size of
fucker.
father fucking fish. Send my son's plant.
Camel spiders are very large. They do not have fangs. They have mandibles like an ant. From what I understand, they'll run across the desert, jump up on the bottom of a camel, wrap their legs around it, and just gut them and then eat them.
Yep.
They used to use them for target practice.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like small
Camel
dogs. Like,
spiders are fucking huge.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I've never seen one.
oh well,
Dude, look it up. They got
I'm gonna do
pictures
it
of
here
people
today.
holding them up like that, dude. There's like a span on them like that.
yeah.
Well, hello, father fish. Oh, look what I remembered I have. I have my mask that I wear for work.
Oh, good
I forgot
grief.
this was in my back pocket.
Told you.
That's big.
Oh, DC.
Yeah, if you have
Camel spider.
arachnophobia, do not Google camel spiders. That is
My
a good
buddy
point.
used to shoot him.
from Jared
My
Brett.
buddy used to shoot him with an M16 when he was in the Marines. When they would come into the campsite, when the Marines were like camped out and stuff like that, they would shoot him.
Yep.
Or
Chubbs,
kill
do
him
you
or
have
whatever.
them? You have them? You have them?
No, no one has them.
Chubbs.
No,
Oh,
no one
nobody-
has them. They're just in the desert. They're just in the
Oh,
desert.
okay.
They're in the
Yeah.
hot desert.
These,
Yeah.
they're like small dogs.
They're huge. The biggest spider I've ever had was Amazon black, Brazilian black tarantula. It was pretty big.
I believe you're right, Dead Fred. Camel, they're not really a spider. They're a tailless scorpion.
Yeah. They're an arachnid family.
You guys
Tailless
talking about
scorpion.
anything tonight? Fish, spiders, scorpions,
Hey,
snakes.
welcome.
Everything tonight.
Oh,
I used to have cockatiels.
Well, they don't look.
I love
said
them
what?
so much. A rat ate them, and then after that, I don't have it anymore.
The bird.
All of them, my son let them go. Threw them out of the cages.
Well. Good night, Bob.
What's up, Kev?
Night, Bob. Nothing. This is what I wear at work
What
all
are
night.
you doing, Kev?
Is it
It's what I
Corona
wear at
time?
work
Lordy,
all night.
lordy.
Night, Kaler.
Good night, Bob.
Um,
Yeah, I'm about to call it quits here in a little bit anyway.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm going to have to tell y'all good night. And it was a great stream. I've got to go take my son to go watch the meteor shower tonight. So
Right on.
we got to go
Where's
look at the
that
sun.
happening
Which meteor shower?
Where's the meeting tower?
Yeah,
Outside.
yeah, outside. It's the Lenore,
The sky.
whatever, I don't know. But yeah, between midnight and 2, there's a big meteor shower going on tonight.
Yep.
So,
You gotta let
Yeah.
me wait
Everybody go out and
and
look up.
watch it. I had never seen a meteor shower. I want to see it.
Sure y'all
Yeah.
subscribe to
It's cool.
Goldfish. Make sure
It looks
y'all
scary,
all
right?
subscribe to Gil Goldfish.
right.
We'll get it
Well,
over 200.
Well, I'll be filming it. I may video some of it. I'm not going to go live with it, but I might video some of it. This reception out where I'm going is like nothing. So I can't stream there, but I'll video it if I can.
Cool, thank you.
Who is that?
Thank ya.
Who is
I
what?
can't tell you.
That right there?
I have a guess who's doing it, but I'm not saying nothing because I think it's
It just
fucking
changed.
hilarious.
No, it's still
I
there.
know it ain't Father Fish. That must have
It's
by the
Father
time
Fish.
Hospital 360. It was like, no. Okay, you
Yeah,
guys,
well,
thank you. Thanks for
There.
coming, everybody.
everybody for
And
coming.
I will see you guys in the morning after Father Fish.
All right, Jess, take it easy.
See ya.
I wake up looking forward to it every morning, Jess.
Good, Kev.
Mm,
Good night.
yep. Thanks everybody for coming
Goodbye.
in.
Oh, you're ending it
Oh
too?
man, I gotta get up kind of early.
Yeah. Derek's going live after this, you guys. I was gonna go live, but 44 Mad Guys going live. So go over to Derek's.
Alrighty.
Yep,
Good night,
Roger.
all.
All right, see y'all all. Appreciate y'all coming in. Y'all have a good one.
Take it easy, Chubbs. Don't work too hard, buddy.
See y'all later. I'm sure I'll see y'all later tonight or something. If I
You will.
can't sleep.
Later, buddy.
All right, partner. All right,
Later.
GRB, Priscilla, Hattrick, Kenny. Appreciate all y'all coming in. And, be signing out. Lee, love you, buddy. Have a good one. Sorry, Dragon Lair. Everybody. Appreciate all my mods. See y'all later.